Gerald, who had gifted the Buddha statue, gloomed in irritation instantly. He didn't expect Wendell Jones, who had nothing to do with the Wilson family, to be so generous and lavish. Lady Wilson caressed the talisman cheerfully and said,
"Oh, Mr. Jones is so sensible. It will be a sweet dream come true if he were my grandson-in-law."
Then she lifted her gaze at Claire and asked,
"So how's that? Do you want to consider my terms and conditions?"
Claire shook her head decidedly.
No, Grandma. I will never divorce Charlie.
A dark, stormy cloud instantly hovered beneath Lady Wilson's eyes. She shouted angrily,
"You ungrateful thing! What good is that loser? Why do you want to waste your time on him? Kick that loser out of my house. He's not allowed at my birthday banquet. I don't want to see his face."
Charlie heaved a sigh of dismay and regret. He didn't want to stay with the Wilson family anymore, so he said to Claire,
"Claire, I'm going to the hospital to visit Mrs. Lewis."
Claire said quickly.
I'll go with you.
Lady Wilson shouted again.
"If you leave now, you're no longer my granddaughter. You can take your mum, your dad, and that loser and get out of the Wilson family."
Claire stared at her grandmother, shocked. She did not expect to hear such a harsh comment from her. Charlie interjected,
"You stay here, don't worry about me."
Before Claire could compose herself from the trance, he turned and left. Harold laughed behind him.
"Hey, my dear Charlie, if you leave with an empty stomach, will you go on the street and beg for food? If you do so, you'll tarnish our family name. Here, I have $1. Go buy a bun or something to eat."
Harold produced a $1 from his pocket and threw it at Charlie's foot. The entire family's thunderous laughter echoed across the house. Charlie gritted his teeth in annoyance and left the house without looking back. When Charlie arrived at the hospital, he immediately went to the cashier department to try to negotiate an extension of payment for another 2 days. However, when he approached the nurses, he was informed that overnight, Mrs. Lewis had been transferred to Fairview Hospital, Eastcliff's top hospital, for treatment. Charlie gasped in shock and quickly asked,
"How much does it cost? I'll find a way to settle it."
The nurse said,
"The bill is $3 million in total. $1 million has already been paid. The remaining $2 million needs to be settled in under a week."
"Who covered the $1 million?"
The nurse shook his head.
"I have no idea."
Charlie frowned in confusion. Just as he turned around to figure it out, a man of about 50 years of age in a black suit was standing behind him. They exchanged glances, and the man bowed before him and said,
"Young master, I can't believe it's you. Sorry for all the troubles and misery you've suffered for all those years.